What's going on, YouTube? It's Cole back with yet another video. So this is supposed to be our Let's Play Fallout 4. This is supposed to be episode number 4. But we're gonna do things a little differently, mainly because I was a scrub when I recorded this video. This has been a while. It's been like, I want to say it's been like a week and a half, 2 weeks at this point. I just haven't had time to voice over it. I did the audio, I recorded it and all that, and I was talking throughout the whole 20 some odd minute clip here of whatever this was. And lo and behold, I get to the end to discover that I forgot to re-add my mic to the sound. So I'm sitting here going, yeah, about that. That also being said, you guys will see my webcam pop up here for a minute too, because this was just all sorts of just fail. Apparently I was not prepared. I was kind of like that kid that didn't realize there was a test that day, but was like, screw it, we'll wing it anyways. That's pretty much where we are with this Let's Play. So, I can give commentary of, well, we're going to go ahead and use VATS to our heart's content. We're going to just keep shooting people in the face. But for the most part, the commentary for this part is pretty straightforward. We're going to just go ahead, clear room to room, kind of almost like a sweeper status, and then just go on with the next part of the main mission. But that being said, I want to take this opportunity. We'll use it as our daily vlog as well. Normally, we have the nice little webcam. I just rant and rave for 3 minutes and we call it good. But today, we're going to go ahead and combine Fallout Let's Play Adventures in the Wasteland with the vlog. So, that being said, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a good week so far. I'm excited. The internet will be back to fully functioning, I guess, here tomorrow, which means we will have our first stream, and God, feels like forever. I know, I was like, hey, we got a new apartment, we can be able to do this, we're going to be streaming more often, we'll do daily YouTube uploads, and well, I've held up one end of that bargain. I've at least done a daily YouTube upload every day, so that's something. I have been recording a lot of stuff during this downtime. I've got like the next 15 or 16 legendaries taken care of for our Let's Farm videos for Borderlands. I have episode 5 of Adventures in the Wasteland. That is done as well. That one's actually going to be an hour-long clip. We're going to extend them into hour-long showings just to go ahead and extend it, make it go a little bit faster. I need to, after we get done with this recording and all that, I'm going to go ahead and start filming again for our Let's Play for Resident Evil 7. And at some point tomorrow, I need to write and record the review of Resident Evil, the final chapter, trying to get more proactive in the sense of getting both video form, written form, and while streaming all at the same time. But with most things, it takes time. It takes a lot of effort to try to plan things out accordingly, especially since I am still trying to hit the gym 5 days a week. That hasn't happened this last week just because, well, my apartment has been kind of a mess. For a sense of a better term, lack of a better term, we went ahead and we unloaded the storage unit completely, so there's no longer anything in the storage unit, which then makes me realize how much crap I actually own. So right now it's been a lot of me just trying to go through everything and go, alright, so do we need this? Am I going to use it within the next, 3 years, or can I go ahead and toss it? It feels kind of weird because I'm going through all these books from school and all that, and I'm looking at it going, God, this was actually a really good historical novel, but then going, I have no space for you. You're not part of my focus when it comes to school and where I'm interested in that part of history, so while you are you are handy, you just don't fit what I need right now. And it kind of sucks because it's it's really hard to give away good quality education material. That's a word. That's the way you should word it. So that's pretty much it. Going through that and a bunch of clothes. I swear Mrs. Cole has probably stole all of Macy's and stuck it in a closet and called it our own. If she ever watches this video, I'm probably in trouble for that one. But it's okay. I've made my peace with it. She should as well. I don't know, so there's a lot of toying around with what to do with here. I want to start, once I finish Resident Evil, I don't know if I want to just go ahead and go on to the next list on my little black book. Do I want to go ahead and start another Let's Play on top of Fallout? I figure maybe it wouldn't be bad to have a few going at the same time. It's a lot of keeping track of what's going on and what videos I need to upload. It's almost to the point that I feel like I want to upload twice a day just because I want to upload gaming content for you guys, but I also want to upload these reviews. I want to do vlogs, and it's just like there's too much stuff going at one time for me to have enough time in the day to get everything done. I swear I need to learn how to clone myself, send that guy to work, let him get all the money, keep the roof over our heads, all that, pay for all the materials that we need to upgrade, and then I need to just sit down and sit in front of a computer and get everything lined up. Oh, we're at the point where my webcam's on. That's great. This is just super awkward looking. This is probably the worst way to do a Let's Play. Instead of actually talking about the game, we're just going to sit here and talk. Because, well, I'm probably going insane. I've made my peace with it. Hopefully everybody else has as well. Oh. So, I guess that's pretty much life in a nutshell right now. I'm trying to think of anything else that's like really happened recently that I'm like, yeah, we should talk about that. Not really. I've decided on this playthrough that we're pretty much just going to agree with everybody and say, yeah, that's a great idea. You're the bestest there ever was. Just because it seems to, I don't know, it just seems to run smoother, in my opinion. We're just like, alright, you can do it. Way to go, team. That's pretty much where we're at. I don't know. What do you guys think? What's a Let's Play that you guys want to see? I really am dying to get back into The Witcher 3 again, but I'm waiting to start that after I've done upgrading my computer again. I guess that's one of the other new things we discovered. That my potato is a processor, and my processor is a potato. Kind of. So my proc runs everything fine for the most part. I can run the games, I can run stuff, rendering, but like the problem is whenever I try to render something from like Elgato software to MP4 format so I can edit it, my processor does this really cool trick and it just goes to 100% and just sits there for 20 minutes as the video renders over. And that's not necessarily something that's going to be reassuring. I mean, I knew I was having issues. I couldn't run Siege. Siege just maxes it out and just goes, come at me, bro, and I go, this is how fires start. So it's been decided that once my tax returns turn in, if I get any money back and save up a little bit, we're gonna go ahead and redo almost the whole inside of the computer again. I do that because it took forever just to get to where we are now. So I'm going to go ahead and update to an i7. We're going to get a new motherboard and DDR4 RAM as well. It's not a cheap upgrade, but hopefully with that done, this thing will just run like a beast. The beast that it can be. We'll be able to game on it, stream on it, do all of it in one single package, which is pretty exciting. I'm hoping that will be something where we can actually do streams for Overwatch. I can record and stream games like The Witcher, so we could probably pick that back up, do Witcher Wednesdays, and go ahead and, well, knock out like 8 hours of it, and then just kind of have like uploads throughout the week. That'd be kind of cool. The biggest issue is like I have all these games on the PC that I'd love to stream and hang out, because I do love being a variety streamer. I'm primarily a Borderlands streamer, but I do like having my variety games. And so it would be nice to be able to do both at the same time. So in this point of the video, you get to watch me fail to hack things. This is the one thing I have never loved about Fallout. I'm terrible at doing this guessing game of which one's which. Even the novice ones, I'm just like, and this is the reason why I use Nick Valentine as my companion most of the time. Dogmeat's nice because I don't have to, I can have all the bonuses of Lone Wanderer, but still have something to just kind of be bait, for a lack of better term. Well, Nick at least is able to open up things for me, which is something that if Dogmeat could hack computers too, he'd be the best companion there ever was. He's a champ. I think we gave up. I give up now. pretty much the 14th time. That 14th time is the winner. Wow, this whole sentence is done. Can we just redo this whole thing? Hi. As I'm sitting here trying to go through all the bodies of the raiders that we've run across this whole time, I've played the game before, so I know what's coming after we get to the power suit, and I've been kind of just like, how am I going to handle the Deathclaw? I mean, he's not necessarily a problem, just because, like, once you actually get the time, you get the power suit, you can take him down relatively easy. It's just, if he gets in your face, you're just kind of fucked. That's my one cuss word for the video, right? I'm allowed one video. That's how we keep the PG-13 rating, right? We can use the F word once. We're going to use it there. Because, well, I have no other place to put it, so. Oh. This is why we don't do vlogs for over 11 minutes, because I start rambling. For those of you who've watched stream, you understand. There's this like lull of silence as I just like sit here and try to put words out there to not sound like a crazy person. I don't know why. He just does not like to get out of the way. He likes to stand in doorways and just kind of be there. Bethesda's map system is by far the most annoying out of any games company I've ever dealt with. Both Fallout maps and Elder Scroll maps are so bad. Like, the maps are massive, and that's awesome. But waypoints, this compass system is by far the most frustrating to try to figure out how to get somewhere. See, I almost said it. But, like, that's the problem, is it's just like you stare at the map and you go, okay, so I have to go this general direction. Can I have, like, a landscape idea? Can you be like, hey, it's up top, or it's down below? Nope, just in this area. Good luck. I'm not okay with this. Why did that get installed? Alright, well, we got our new badass walking stick. Now we can really have some fun. I will say this. I love the power armor and Fallout. It's cool. I think the fact that Fallout 4 really added multiple options. It's no longer just like, hey, this is the one kind you get, or this is the two types you get. You can actually really try out different styles, different looks. I mean, they're all the same, but you can at least give it somewhat customization. You make it look like America if you wanted to. Granted, right now, I don't know necessarily if that'd be the way to go. I don't know why I decided. I guess I realized that using VATS on the minigun is just not the best. It does an okay job, but it just doesn't do what it could. So as much as I want to make this an all VATS playthrough, just sitting there and actually trying to wait for my VATS to re-proc and then just keep shooting 3 shots at a time just doesn't work, especially for a minigun. Like, that's just not how these things are designed. Alright, so I have this plan. I know that the Deathclaw is going to pop up. The question is, it's like, is there a way I can make it work where it can't beat me up really badly? So one of the biggest things that I noticed from previous playthroughs of this game and all that is the fact that it's followed me up here before. I've seen it. It's done it. It's literally just gone, hey, you've trapped yourself. You done goofed. But for some reason, I figured, hey, third time's the charm. Why not? Let's see if we can get the Deathclaw to not get pissed off and come up here. I will admit, dog meat's a beast. Look at this. Just sitting there. I'm going to take all the aggro, and you can take care of him. So, if anything, the real MVP of this whole video is Dogmeat. He's just like, I got you. I'll piss it off, and you just keep shooting it when you can. Also, that one raider who pulls him out from under the balcony so I can actually start shooting him again. You the best. Also, Vats with this minigun just does no damage. There you go. There you go. That would have been the time for Idiot Savant to proc, though. Like, it would have been the best time. Here's all your bonuses. I don't know what I was talking about. I'm pretty sure I was talking about the fact that Dogmeat at this point was just... did all the work. I mean... I only the Deathclaw didn't hit me once that whole fight, and that's, again, that has to do with the fact that Dogmeat was like, hey, over here, we all need that one friend who's just willing to just do what nobody else wants to, and that is take all the aggro. Ugh. I remember being curious of what was down here, and then realizing that I probably shouldn't after we get about halfway in. You know, I kind of changed my mind. Maybe not. Maybe we don't go in there. Maybe we don't. How do I jump again? There you go. Ah, there you go, Cold. You learned how to jump. Here's your medal. Or is it... it's trophy participation now, right? That's how it works? Alright, what we got here? We got a couple left. Go get him, Dogmeat. Go get him. I have always been a fan of the 10mm pistol in this game. The fact that I can customize it later on is pretty dope. I mean... when I had my first playthrough, I had a really dope version of the 10mm, so that was pretty cool. It's gonna be interesting to see what we end up finding around this time around, because I'm not gonna rush it. Last time when I played Fallout, we did it on stream, and I powered through the story. We instantly got to the Brotherhood, and we're like, all right, we want to side with you guys. Let's do this. This one is definitely going to be different. We're going to kind of just take our time, explore all the areas, all the nooks and crannies that we can. I mean, and that's one of the reasons why we're moving this up to an hour-long episode per one, just because, again, if we were to sit there and do 20-minute episodes at the end of a mission, we're going to have hundreds of episodes of Fallout. I mean, hell, we might still have 100 episodes of this, depending on how many hours I put in and how the DLC goes. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about these kind of games. They're long enough, they take enough time that they're designed to be that game you play all year round. I mean, it's realistically speaking, that's not what happens. Most people, when we get a game like this and you just fall in love with it, you power through it. Not necessarily in a rush to beat the story, but just between being addicted to it, you want to do all the exploring, all the side missions, you end up going through 50 hours of the game without even realizing it. I think the last game that did that for me was Final Fantasy 15, the recent one. I was just... we were going along streaming, and suddenly I'm just like, wow, when did I get to level 44? And why are we at the end? This time around, when I do decide to start that up again, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to do kind of the same thing we're doing with Fallout. We're going to explore everything, check everything out, really immerse ourselves into what's going on. Kind of like what I did when I was playing The Witcher. It's just like, we're going to go do everything. Go get every mission. Go do the mission when we're on level for it, just because, well, I mean, these RPGs are designed to do this. Why not play the game the way these companies were intending it to be? Oh. I know, I keep going back to The Witcher and Final Fantasy. I can't help it. They're both two games that I really enjoyed, and I do want to at some point go back and hammer it out. It's just a matter of when and where. Because you can only take on, again, I'm having a hard enough time trying to find time to do everything that's going on and what I would like to do. Then alone to add 2 more large RPGs to the mix and on top of everything else. Oh god, this video is so old. This is when my couch was against the wall behind me. Now my apartment looks so different. That's kind of sad. Sorry guys, I'm not meaning to yawn. It's like 11:36. So I'm just a little tired, I guess. Still not meaning to yawn. Probably what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to upload twice tomorrow, even though we're gonna, well, I guess today it'll be the first when you guys see this video, mainly because this video is going to take some time to render and I want to get it out to you guys so we can move on to episode 5, since that is actually recorded. It just needs uploaded. I want to get that taken care of, but I also want to go ahead and give you something, probably episode 6 of the Resident Evil Let's Play. I need to get through that just because, well, I've discovered over the years that if I don't do it instantly, if I don't finish a game right away, it gets put on that back pile, and it gets buried. My little black book of games is way too large. I don't know why I decided this was a good idea. Like, I looked at the door in the power suit and was like, no, maybe I don't want to. But apparently now that I am out of my suit, I feel high and mighty, and let's go check it out. I don't know. I wish there was like a nice little warning, like, your level is 5 levels too low to go into this area, just so you know, because you will get wrecked. That's not what happens here, but I've had it happen to me in Fallout games before, where I've gone into an area and it's just like, what are you doing? At what point does this seem like a good idea? Like, there's a mud crab, and I'm like, is it alive? It's not moving. What do we do? I kind of want to go back and explore this now that I'm rewatching this video going, we probably could have done something in there. And at this point in time, Cole becomes a chicken shit and leaves. Yep, that's exactly what happened. I looked at the mud crab and went, things are probably about to get real down there, and I don't have the firepower, and I'm scared. It was more the I'm scared than anything else. So this is the first thing I did when I did my original playthrough, Fallout. I didn't do this. I didn't get in the power armor and then fast travel to where I needed to go. I started walking across the wasteland. Like, straight up, I was like, it's fine. We're going to go ahead and we'll walk there. We'll use up all our little fusion core and be completely screwed and leave this random power armor just in the middle of the wasteland. And then I discovered that you can fast travel in it and it doesn't take up your fusion core. So, yeah, that was a thing. It wasn't one of my finer moments, but it's also one of those things where you struggle bus to figure out things and when you first get a game. Alright guys, so we're in the last couple minutes of this video. I'm gonna go ahead and yawn a couple more times, because that's the professional thing to do. And I am all about professionalism, so I want to say thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you guys have a good night. Remember guys, if you like the video, make sure to hit that sub button down at the end. If you don't like the video, do it anyways. I'm kidding guys. You know I'm not serious. I will see you guys around. We'll have episode 5 sometime later this week. Again, Fallout's Let's Plays, it kind of like put in the back burner right now as we're trying to get through Res 7. So I will catch you guys then. You guys have a great evening. Later.